Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, the most respected our beloved lecturers, and today we would like to present about the topics that had been given, which is about the radio frequency identification tags, RFIDs. And for the presenters, me, Muhammad Abdul Ali bin Azman. Next, Muhammad Shaufiq bin Samian, Muhammad Helmi bin Nur Nasiri, Muhammad Amshar bin Muhammad Asri, Husna Nabila binti Amaluddin, Nurhanis Farhana binti Rosli. For the introduction, about RFID. RFID is known as radio frequency identifications, which is in acronym RFID, which is stand for a modern technique of wireless identification objects, frequently used in automated process in various sectors of economic activity. RFID technology is increasingly applied and implemented in business, which is one of the key skills and prerequisites for survival is the ability to effectively respond to changes of the environment, the so-called agile organizations. RFID is a system which is a newly system to replace the other system, which is the barcode system or manual registration systems, which is usually used by the production or manufacturers, which is to register the stocks or inventory, which is about 100 or 1000. So RFID is a kind of registration system that allows the company to register simultaneously. Okay, next type of RFID tags. There are three types. Firstly is low frequency RFID, high frequency RFID, or ultra high frequency RFID (UHF). Okay, what is the difference between three of that? Firstly, based on the range frequency. Low frequency, the range is about 330 to 300 kilohertz, while high frequency is about 3 to 30 megahertz, while ultra high frequency is about 300 megahertz to 3 gigahertz. Secondly, common frequency. They are quite quite big difference between three types of RFID tags. Based on the cost, actually the high frequency is much more expensive than ultra high frequency, because ultra high frequency nowadays they found that the cost is much cheaper, but besides it's much for RFID itself, the generally is more cheaper than the manual registration system like barcodes. For the read range, for RFID they have a reader, RFID text reader. Some of the RFID text reader can reach the signal to 10 cm. For low frequency, high frequency is 30 cm, while ultra high frequency amounted to 100 meters. And there's a lot of benefit that we can gain from it by using the RFID systems, such as more resistant to interface by liquids and metals, while high frequency is high memory capabilities. NFC tags can function as both reader and text, while the ultra high UHF lower cost with good read range and fast reads. For higher frequency RFID, NFS tags can function as both reader and text because some of the tags have batteries or radio system in it. There is a different design or different types of tags. RFID tags, some of it, paper tag, EPC tags, inlay tags, button tag, metal tag, glue tag, key tag, and others. Each of these tags have a different types based on the three types, which is whether UHF or HF or low frequency. and some of it have the radio system which the reader can read, or the text also can send a wave or send a radio wave to the reader, so the reader can track the signal.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hilmi bin Nasri. I want to explain about hardware, software, and networking components for an RFID system. Firstly, since RFID is completely new for our company, we can surf the web to seek for the best matching brand and model of RFID. The available features and estimate cost can be known from the vendor's website. The vendors might have enlisted software and network components required for the system in the user's manual too. Hence, we provide complete business system comprising both hardware and software to help you identify, monitor, track, locate, and manage the keys objects. We also offer individual or combined RFID systems to ensure seamless end-to-end tracking and visibility from global to local to in-room level. Now we go through to the second slide. After that, the object to be tracked required a small RFID electronic is tag device to be attached. We provide this hardware device and the associated software so you can then view the status and location of mobile resource from anywhere over the internet. In addition, business rules may be applied within the system, such that if an object passes into or out of a predefined area, then this action can trigger other events, processes, email alerts, SMS alerts, or notification to occur automatically. Then, we offer a number of different system and tag types is suited to different objects and environments. For example, if the object is to be tracked inside a large building or outdoors in a yard or across several of these environments, then the appropriate system can be configured. Our system use a variety of technologies to achieve this, including GPS, RFID stand for radio frequency identification, wireless, and mobile phone networks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shaufiq bin Samian. I will answer the question number 1, the cost of implementing an RFID system. Here are a few RFID costs so we can be prepared before we select and integrate a specific type of technology. I conclude all points in the report before this to the 3 points only. So the first point that I choose is, if we choose a passive RFID system, we need to consider the RFID reader costs in addition to the cost of cabling and antennas. For example, RFID could run around $1,000, and when additional reader and cabling costs are considered, our passive RFID system could total at $3,000 per reader in a manufacturing setting. For my explanation is, since cost is one of the barriers in implementing RFID, as we are the company, we will able to use the RFID technology based on demand because of fees as needed. The important is the cost. This goes a long way, alleviate of burden of investing huge amount of money in new infrastructure such as RFID system for our company. We move to the next point is installation costs. Passive RFID installation must be done by an expert who is well versed in tuning the equipment, directing the antennas, running the necessary connectivity tests. For the installation cost, in my perspective this is the main cost for the whole cost. We need to find the expert who can conduct and prepare all the equipment that we use. We need to find someone that can tuning our RFID, our antennas, our connectivity tests, that need all of the huge costs. So the installation cost is very important in RFID system for our company. The last point is software costs. The software costs around $50 to $200 per month per user. This pay-as-you-go approach is appealing to SMEs because they can experiment with powerful software capabilities. In this software course, I choose this because of the rate of the cost of SME is lower than other software that sold at other market. For our company, we need to test it before we can move to the best software, and our company is new, so we need to appealing this SME, small medium sized enterprise, to use the hosted software model. Our goal is easier to help customer use the benefit from this new technology RFID for avoiding so much cost in startup business. Thank you for your time that listen my point. I will pass to my friends to answer the next question.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amirul Adli bin Azman. My question is about what factors should be considered in RFID. Firstly is we need to look on the retail controlling, which is allows the company to monitor their product distribution process inaccurately. Secondly, inventory management, which is the usage of RFID tags help the company to take account all the inventory at once, enable the company to deliver the stock at huge amount for every delivery. Thirdly, labor productivity, reducing their cost of handling the stock registration system, which help the stock chain to be managed efficiently. Fourth is about the cost reduction. The manufacturers have reduced other operation costs, which are the labor cost, the stock mismanagement cost, and also cost of time, which also give negative effect to the operation cost. The last one is size of the company. It can be determined on how much does the hardware, software, or middleware is needed. The necessary use for only a big new company, but also can be used for any existing company who want to reshape the business model.
My name is Nurhanis Farhana binti Rosli. Okay, the next question is question number 3. The number 1, the key indication that have to be made in determining whether our firm should adopt this technology. Technology assessment, planning, acquisition, and management are the elements in effective technology decision making. Radio Frequency Identification Tag (RFID) is the best among available the alternative, and it is match our business model. The new technology, technically, socially, financially, ethically feasible to start using. We're going to implement the radio frequency identification RFID in a gradually replacing mechanism. Number 2, 8 steps for a successful RFID implementation. The first one is identify the problem. Second, set goal. Third, estimate cost. Fourth, map the business process. Next is choose the appropriate technology. Train the team. The second last is execute a pilot. And the last one is expand the solution. Thank you, and that's all from me and my team.
Lastly, for the conclusions, first, to maintain their position on the market, economies entities must constantly perfect their own structures. For the business or manufacturers, they need to apply or implement the RFID system, so it will help them to maintain their position, to go along with the economic developments, so that they can produce more or efficiently manage their products or stock in a positive way. Secondly, try to attain the best possible management style, train their managerial staff, and seek new solutions and technologies, which is most of the company, or especially the manufacturing, they have we usually apply or get into the more blend to the technology, so which is highly recommended for the company as or manufacturers to implement the technology, so the company will be grow forward. Thirdly, Rfid is one of such solutions already present on the market and increasing in scope. It allows the entrepreneurs to improve and optimize workflows, not only in a specific business unit but also streamlines contact to business partners.